Yodelay-o, yodelay-ho, yodelay-ho. What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you steal a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Night Chill and Chat. How's everybody doing? As always, with his Christmas music, James is alongside me.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Hey, everybody.
It stopped at just the right time.
It's cute, though. How's everybody doing? I've got my screen on full screen, so I'm just waiting for the chat to start.
Mark's here. What's going on, Mark? Hey, Reggie.
Hey, Mark. Yeah, Mark
Hey,
said
Danny.
he was gonna be here.
Keith.
Reginald, Keith, Danny. How's everybody doing? Why is the chat not there? It is.
There it is. It's because they commented before the chat was technically active.
Ah. Well, and obviously I've broken something. There we go.
Short night. Short night.
Yes, tonight will be a definite 1 hour.
45 minutes.
Or 45 minutes.
Chat is fuzzy. Check your resolution. It looks good on mine.
Yeah, it looks good here. It could be your thing auto change resolution because of bandwidth.
We believe it's going to be December 6th, and I need to fill Reggie in on that because he wasn't here, thanks to it being our last show was the day before Thanksgiving. So hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy late Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you
Like
kept it safe and no, not your bandwidth, your resolution. Keith, just hit #9 on your flip phone. It'll
you can just refresh it too. Sometimes that'll just that'll help you out.
hit star 480p.
Duck and vegetable medley. Yep, I won $50 off of $7. That's cool.
$7. Well, hell yeah.
Mark, yeah, you were probably working, weren't you?
It was a holiday. I know, right?
Disney never rests.
Yep. Especially during the pandemic.
Yay.
I saw a couple days ago that Universal hit capacity, had to shut down for a wee bit, and then reopened the gates.
Which is great.
Reginald, he's kidding.
You're
not doing Duck.
Yeah, it's not Duck. Actually, what you are doing, if you want to take notes, let me pull this up.
you want to take notes?
Actually, you know what? I'll text it to you. I mean, I'll send it to you on a.
I mean, we'll tell you during the stream because that's one of the things we're going to talk about to get everybody ready. Keith, oh cool, you were able to get some turkey in you. That's awesome.
Nice.
And the stream ended. Why did the stream end, Mark?
Fucking YouTube, man.
Yeah, I don't get it. It does it to me too sometimes. Like I'm checking to make sure my live button is on.
I literally just watched our numbers go from 8 to 2.
Yeah, that's not going to be ultra acceptable with YouTube. I mean, if it keeps doing this every time we start up, then
we're going to have to do something else.
Yeah.
I got some juicy dark meat. It was glorious. That's awesome. I mean, most of the time they all come back, but still, now we're down to 5 from the original 8 that we were at. I don't get it.
We'll have to look and see if that's a common issue with YouTube or resolution is way better. I mean, it's dropped on me too. I haven't gone back to see if there's hiccups like in the backup copy in the save
lives,
copy.
Yeah. Reggie, are you still here? That's the other problem. Is I don't know who's here because yeah, I mean, I guess I could look, but okay, easy. So your main course, what your main is going to be is surf and turf. So it's whatever combination you want of, as long as it fits surf and turf.
It literally took like 45 minutes
just
for everybody to come up with almost just for that.
And your side that you have to have is sweet potato. So surf and turf with sweet potato, and your appetizer is bacon.
Bacon. Can you believe that? Bacon.
And the thing is with the bacon as the appetizer is it's got to be like the star of it. It's not like just you can't just have it being something on the side, you know, or a flavor. It has to be the main focus.
So hopefully that sounds okay with you. If not, let us know.
And your drink is whatever the hell you want it to be. There's no guidelines for the drink.
Dealer's choice for the drink.
And you're going to be based on creativity, execution, and plating. I think we already talked about that one, but
yeah. Mark, you might be listening to Chopped. Yeah, see, Reginald's. Oh, speaking of, I guess Nick's not here at the moment.
Yeah. Well, he was here on on Wednesday, so he knows all this.
Yeah, but that's no excuse.
Right? Where's your
So
17 accounts there, Nick? We need the likes.
yeah. Oh, I need a like. Let me do it real quick too. Um, and James, y'all said that you were doing it on the 6th of December.
Yeah. So that's like a week from tonight.
Tonight. Yeah. So Reginald, is next Sunday night okay with you? Okay. Cool. And we will definitely make it. You know, we won't restrict it, of course, to an hour stream that particular night.
Yeah, it's gonna be whatever. I think we said they had like an hour and a half to cook the main dish.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
All right, Mark.
Cool. All
Thanks
right.
for stopping by, man.
Thanks, Mark. Be careful out there, man. Apparently, all of Disney is broken at some point.
So,
That's
did
not
everybody
fun.
watch the parade? It was
Oh, I
interesting.
did. I watched it. I don't know who the hell all the people singing were,
I
but
never do. Like I'm at that point now, I think, where I don't my kids know who they are. I'm like, who the hell is this?
yo, look at that simp on the float. Yeah, I don't know who the hell those people were. Thanksgiving parade,
Macy's.
Macy's, with no people, and it went from a couple of miles long to like a half a block or something.
Yeah, and it was filmed at different times,
Yeah.
which is really weird because it'd go from like dark to sort of light, back to dark. It's like what the hell's happening?
And not a bunch of people on the floats. It's cool. You slept. I I I'm not. If I don't see Macy's parade, it's no big deal. But I always typically end up seeing it.
Oh, we have to watch it. Our kids are into it. I've always been into it since I was a kid.
My my parents and I, excuse me, watched the dog show after that. That was really weird.
I've
With
never
all the
been into the dog show. I
I
I don't know what it
okay.
is.
I would not watch it on my own, but that seems to be a tradition too. And the whole crowd and everything were cutout people and dogs.
Yeah.
And then they had the canned claps and all. So the dogs, I guess, would feel loved.
Yeah. Hey, welcome
Keith's
back,
going
Mark.
back to it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that
Um,
rock the rock fanny pack was freaking hilarious.
oh, Mark, did the ride resolve itself? Did it just set on fire? I'm going to
He
vote for set on fire.
he just had to go turn it off, turn it back on again.
Let's reset the switch. Throw the 386 computer out the window and plug it back in.
It was the parade was really lacking. Like, it wasn't so much the parade was lacking, but like the all the reporters and stuff that were doing it. Like even Al Roker, he was really bummed. Like there was no energy. You could tell there was just zero energy in the whole thing. But it was still cool to have something. I mean, they did what they
Sure,
could.
sure. A little tradition going on there. Mark, the park is closed. You just don't care anymore. Okay. I don't blame you, quite honestly.
A family of maskless Karens attacked an old man at Disney Hollywood Studios.
What?
All right.
I mean, for why did they do that? Because I bet you because he asked to wear masks. Probably.
Oh, without a doubt.
without a damn doubt.
Oh, Keith finished The Boys. That show's effing nuts.
Oh my god, I can't wait for the next installment in like 3, 4, 10 years, whatever it is. Mark, yep, I can imagine that's an actual statement.
I can't believe that we're this far into it now, and there's still people that are like, I'm not wearing a mask.
Well, I I'm not surprised. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, it
Idiots.
really doesn't. I'm also just not surprised that haunts are still trying to open. I watched Jobs today on free HBO. I didn't understand the way tech, but what a great movie.
Yeah, Jobs is
Oh
a good
yeah,
movie.
yeah. Is that the one that had Michael
Fassbender, yeah.
Fassbender? Yeah, it was pretty good. I lived that era. So funny. Mark says if they didn't wear a mask in the beginning, you think they grew a brain. In the meantime, no. There was another one by Ashton Kutcher. I haven't seen that one. I don't particularly care for him as an actor.
I haven't seen that one.
There was one with Magneto that was really good.
Magneto.
I don't want to butcher his last name, so I call him Magneto. Reginald says Six Flags out here actually opened up, and they're doing a holiday drive-through. Oh yeah, the park for only $30. I did see that. You definitely need to do that and report back to us because that actually looks pretty. That actually looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a legitimate park that's done probably a ton of very cool stuff. It's kind of like that one you went to, James,
Yeah.
for Halloween.
Why do I hear myself?
It's not me. I have literally have. It's not me. So you just fix it.
I don't know. There's
Okay.
nowhere I would be hearing myself.
It's not me.
Gotta be you.
It's not me. I haven't touched anything. I just touched my mic to get. Damn YouTube. Fix it.
I don't hear myself now, so.
Ah, Jesus. All right. So Mark says, speaking of tech, I finally got a Wi-Fi extender on Black Friday. Haha. Very cool. Did you
Nice.
set it up yet? Keith says I don't like him either, but he was awesome. Steve Jobs. That's cool. Reginald says I drove by it yesterday. It looks so beautiful from the freeway. I bet it does. Mark says drive-through haunts did so well. May as well drive your car up to the roller coasters now. Speaking of, let's talk about a little haunt news. Reginald says, well, I mean, they did kick flip a car in front of Magic Mountain.
Oh yeah, that was right. I saw that.
Do I know?
Who the hell was it that did that?
Kick flip a car.
Yeah, it was a little like sports car. It was the whole
Oh.
thing they set up to do. He drove it off a ramp at
Oh.
a certain angle, and it did a full like barrel roll.
Wait a minute. I think I've seen that too. I think. Oh, speaking of Scream and Stream, they're gonna open for Christmas as a walkthrough.
Really?
Really, really.
Uh,
For Christmas.
But is it designed for Christmas or is it still decked out for like Halloween stuff?
I think it's a combo.
So it's like a Black Christmas Krampus.
Yeah. But it went so well that, now cars aren't allowed during Christmas at Scream and Stream. It's total backwards opposite day at Scream and Stream. Mark says I can't with with those people. I just don't understand. Rob Deirdrick.
It was
Deirdrick?
Rob Deerdick.
Okay.
He's not really a thing much anymore as far as like his TV show and stuff goes. He does a lot of stuff though. Man's got his hand in all kinds of businesses.
Um, and an addendum to the drive-through haunts. I do not believe that Haunted Road will be doing anything for Christmas.
I don't think they're going to be doing anything ever.
No, they're going to be answering to their creditors, which I hate, but not really. I mean, but
Paying off all those
I
fines.
his TV show isn't a thing, but he's still making money. Like I do not know who this is. Who is this person?
He's the host of Ridiculousness, and he had a show called Robin
Oh,
Big.
Jesus, that annoying little bastard. No, no, thank you. What's he? What's I mean?
He's the one that did the kickflip.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess trying to make yourself relevant still. What an annoying little man. Annoying little show.
Knowing little man.
The annoying little man. Mark says Haunted Road fell off my social media so fast. Yes, it did. It fell off of everybody's social media. Unless you have a YouTube podcast that has 3 people and 2 people in a car and you want a free ticket. Mark Mark says found out someone I went to middle and high school with was in a haunted road, made me sad. I also, when I was updating myself a few days ago, there were some comments. Somebody said, "What exactly was the adult thing
I
for
literally just
haunted
read
road?"
that.
Did you read that?
I was
Did
just
you read
reading
what?
it. Yeah.
Did you read what the people were saying? Like,
Nothing.
dang,
Absolutely nothing. It was a
well,
disappointment.
no, keep reading unless
Oh,
they've
yeah, I
deleted it.
saw the one with the
Wolfman's nards or
yeah, the
whatever, the
Wolfman's got
dangly bit.
nards. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
There was something else was hanging, and I don't mean the dead bodies.
it's I just don't understand. They won't be back. Reginald says I used to know Christopher Big Black Boykin before he died. Hmm. I tried to I tried to infiltrate their haunted road actors page. They made it private.
You don't want
Well,
that stain on your soul.
yeah. I even at the bitter end, people were still complaining about the haunted road. Yeah, and apparently, if you go and if you're bored and you want to read some of the last comments from some of the last post of Haunted Road, it apparently somebody playing the Wolfman may have had his dangly bits out or something. I don't know. I don't know. Good luck. Good luck with that.
Apparently, his whole scene was a little more risque.
Well, I guess if you're going to go out with a bang so that you don't just get closed down, you also
A
possibly
literal
get
bang, huh?
yeah. Jeez. But yeah, apparently, like I said, Scream and Stream will be switching gears and going to a walkthrough. So instead of driving your car through the mud, you can walk through it.
That kid kicked him. Creepy German guy. I
And of
fucking
course,
love Monster Squad, by the way. I gotta
Monster
say.
Squad is phenomenal.
That's probably my like quintessential childhood movie that was just like all about the, universal monsters and everything.
Mark says, "Now I have no chance of outrunning the Swamp Gator." Well, you could always. I don't know how much the tickets are, and they apparently got together with some other haunt with very few likes on their page, and they're getting together and doing this or something. Uh, Keith says, "Love Monster Squad," and check this. My buddy was asked to audition for it. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. Oh yeah, I see the whole Krampus thing.
Yeah. Reginald says, "I bet the Wolfman gave Rapunzel a good time." I bet you he didn't, because the whole haunted road didn't give anybody a good time. So,
Krampus
Keith said,
Creek is what it's called.
"Oh Jesus."
A scary little Christmas.
Keith says he was a child actor doing commercials for Ron Howard. Hey, 13,
Hey,
checking in
13.
late.
That's
That's
okay.
okay. Yeah, man. You are, the door is always open for you. Mark says, "Wow, so they'll have 9 positive reviews from all the workers combined, probably."
Listen, if I had to take a side, Haunted Road or Scream and Stream, I would have definitely gone on the side of Scream and Stream.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Krampus Creek is cool, except they're in a swamp, but that's okay.
Well, I don't know. It's like everybody's just doing Krampus everything all the time, so
Yeah. They should have called it Swampin' with Krampus. Kidding.
why does it always have to be Krampus? There's so many things that you could do that's Christmas related that you could turn into a horror thing that's not Krampus.
Oh, I agree. It's just it's like but it's like the escape rooms.
Yeah,
One
Krampus
or
to
two
me
people.
is becoming the zombies of Christmas.
Well, escape rooms are the zombie of all year round to me. I think that's just such a cop out. A lot of them have closed just because, yay.
Reginald Cornelius wants you
Because
to
it's
go
such a
like Kim Bark Cemetery Productions on Facebook.
that like choosing getting kicked in a taint rather than the scroll.
Wow.
Reginald Cornelius said, go like the trio of Terror page
That's a
and
shirt,
join their
Mark. We're gonna have to
group.
make that into a shirt. Well, Krampus is not. It's just everybody. It's true. Everybody does Krampus.
I still love
And
Krampus, and I mean, I love like I like the movies and I love the lore and everything. It's just I'm tired of haunts doing only Krampus stuff.
right. Like I said, it's like all the haunts that decided, "Ooh, we have to get into the escape room business." Ooh, you're like, Jesus Christ. You don't need 5,000 escape rooms on this planet. I guarantee it. What a hustle. What a waste of money. But that's just me. Now, but I'm telling you guys and gals, if you like the movie Krampus from a few years ago, you need to check out the movie Scent, also known as Saint. It's awesome. Krampus is trendy, which makes me sad. Me too, Danny. Vic built a black sleigh. Super cool. Reginald is, what is that one horror movie where Santa's son killed him and became evil? Uh, with
DNA black
W
dude.
that was Jewish had to save him. What? Now, Reginald, you got to go find this movie so I can watch it. Because I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Mark it Sint, Sint. It's like a Norwegian film. It's dubbed, or I watched it with subtitles. Bye, Mark. Be careful, man. Hopefully, we'll see you Wednesday.
Take it easy, Mark.
Keith, it's both of those. It depends on if you look up the movie Scent, it'll also say that it was titled Saint Nick. It's very dark and it's very well done. Their take on quote unquote Krampus, and it's actually brilliant. It's a lot of fun. The Hebrew Hammer. The name sounds familiar, oddly enough. Oh, but Keith, I think you would like that movie. Very much so. The Hebrew Hammer. I remember that name, but I never saw it, so now I've got to see it. Maybe it'll be on Prime, and I can go prime it.
As a child, Mordecai Carver was teased mercilessly for his Jewish heritage by his Gentile Christmas celebrating classmates and neighbors. That has all changed. Mordecai is now a veteran of the Israeli Defense Forces who fancies himself the Hebrew hammer, defending his people against those who seek to do harm. His main antagonist is would-be Hanukkah saboteur Damien Claus, the evil offspring of Santa Claus.
What the hell?
Who's played by Andy Dick, mind you.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna have to watch it.
And
Damn it.
Mordecai is Adam Goldberg. Wow.
Well, I'm gonna put that on my list. Um,
Mario Van Peebles plays somebody named Mohammed Ali Paula Abdul Rahim. What the hell?
I'm worried. But I'm gonna watch it. Now I'm gonna have to watch Scent again too. I that was such a good movie. It's a little bit
Sinterklaas.
but it's bloody but not necessarily gory. But it's very well done. I think it's actually better done. Well, better more. It's Krampus. I thought was good for a pretty much a non-gory. It's kind of fun. It was a fun movie. Scent it's more of a kind of makes you jump. It made me jump a few times. I'm like, that's pretty good. But I'm like James. I'm like Krampus. Okay, need to kind of shift things around a little bit. Maybe do Krampus every other year or something.
Seriously, like we need more Jack Frost movies. I haven't had a good Jack Frost movie in a while.
Yeah. And then of course the haunts that do Valentine's Day, and they just basically they have to do every damn
My Bloody Valentine.
every obscure holiday. It was cool for a while. I was into it myself, but then after that I'm like, nah. It's getting kind of boring. Some haunts need to concentrate on Halloween.
Right.
Do that better. Yes, evil snowmen are most definitely cool. And I think they were well done in Krampus. Reginald says, I watched it because of a Blockbuster employee's recommended section. I feel old now saying about Blockbuster. I'm only 31.
That is a scent that we will never get back in our life, I don't believe.
Yeah.
The scent of a Blockbuster. All that toxic plastic from the cases mixed with the peanut butter. Peanut butter? What the fuck? Here we go. Buttered popcorn.
Danny, I used to watch the Santa Claus every once in a while, but then what's his nuts? Tim Allen went completely bizarro.
I still like Tim Allen.
That. I can't stand him now. I can't stand him, which is sad because I actually did enjoy him. He was tool time or whatever, and blah blah. But another actor that decided to spout out the mouth, or as my Latin teacher used to say, have diarrhea of the mouth. So.
Oh yeah, I don't really ever give too many shits about what they have to say.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. With him, I just for some reason now it's just I can't stand him.
Drugged up Tim Allen or sober Tim Allen?
Either one. Probably drugged up Tim Allen was a much cooler person than sober Tim Allen.
Well, it's like his new show has been so political in the last. I mean, well, since the entire show has been pretty much nothing but a means for him to spout his beliefs.
Yeah. Margarine is one molecule away from plastic.
That's actually true. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Bugs won't even eat it. That's true. Drugged up Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's another one that.
Mel
Well,
Gibson
I mean, I guess.
actually is fucking crazy though.
Well, yeah. Well, Clint Eastwood, he went a bit on the wonker side. So there's all these people I just don't care for anymore.
It's always like religion that makes them go fucking just absolutely batshit crazy too.
Some politics.
Yeah,
religion.
and some politics, but
Maybe they just all get together in a car and go on the haunted road and have a good time.
they should just continue doing their drugs and keep their mouth shut. He's great in a lot of movies. He's just fucking weird.
The original Lethal Weapon it was very good.
I believe the Scientology is to blame as well.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Tom Cruise. There's another one.
Jesus Christ. Although he is getting to go to space, so that's cool.
Well, maybe he should stay there.
Right? Along with the fucking movie he's filming.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's just headed straight to Mars accidentally.
It's like another Mission Impossible or something, isn't it?
Yeah. What number 30, 100 bazillion that nobody
Yeah.
gives a damn anymore?
Mission Impossible in space.
In space. He just did a Christmas movie, Mel Gibson, called Farm Man. He plays Santa, and some bratty rich kid puts out a hit on him. Okay, I'll be passing on that one, which is great.
Keith's playing fucking Saw over here with his roulette. Would you rather be locked in a room with drugged up Mel Gibson or sober Gary Busey?
Oh, Fat Man, not Farm Man. Well, yeah, I'll be passing on that if it's got Mel Gibson in it. Keith, you're not missing out on much. The first 1 and 2 or something like that were good, but it's gotten ridiculous. It's I don't even know that people watch it enough to have all these.
It's like the Fast and Furious franchise.
Sequel. Yeah. Oh God. What's weird is the only one that I seem to like was Tokyo Drift. I watched the first one. I was like, whatever. I'm like, oh, well, this has got some good music to it. So I watched Tokyo Drift. And that's pretty much the end of it.
Well,
now all people.
It was the most like believable one, I think, since the very first one. And now it's like they're just stealing spaceships and nuclear submarines and shit.
Yeah, Tom Cruise's last good movie was the one with Jamie Foxx when he was an assassin. Keith, I didn't say it was like Tokyo Drift was like an intellectual movie. I just like the visuals and the music. Jesus.
Well, that if you're gonna count like Tom Cruise being in movies, his greatest movie I think he's done yet was Tropic Thunder.
Oh my God, yes. Actually, yes. He was able to take all of his crazy assness and put it into a perfect character. He's also good in The Last Unicorn. But yeah. Tropic Thunder was just a brilliant movie in general.
So good.
And but people are now, they're all of a sudden now they're complaining about Robert Downey Jr.'s character. I'm like, are you serious?
That was the whole point of that character, because he's like, I'm the dude disguised as the dude playing another dude.
Well, people just will complain about everything. But yes, Tom Cruise was awesome, and well, everybody in that movie was awesome. I can watch that movie over and over again. Let's see, Reginald says Fast and Furious became the Grand Theft Auto game movie. Yeah. I can't believe that Universal did a whole ride, and people complain about it constantly, how crappy it is.
It's the worst ride ever. It really is.
I haven't been on it, so
It's so dumb. Why they would get rid of disaster for that literal disaster is beyond me.
money. Who knows? Maybe. Excuse me. Maybe it won't last very long. I know that when I eventually go back to Universal, I have no desire to go to it unless there's like literally no wait.
There's never a wait.
Oh,
Nobody wants to ride it.
okay. Well, then I may have to try it out once I've been shot up with COVID. COVID anti-COVID juice. Keith said I played GTA for one day, beat up hookers and jump bridges, then put it down.
Oh, I still play GTA. I love GTA.
I'm just not a game. I mean, like I said, I'm arcade person. Zaxxon, Pac-Man, Tron. Hollywood was the Mummy before they changed it to Fast and the Furious on the studio tour. Danny says, I used to get really stoned and watch my friends play GTA. The more you know. Keith, the one up arcades though, I'm in several arcade and emulator groups, like restoration groups. They do nothing but literally rag the one up arcades. They just talk so bad about them, the monitors and everything else.
Well, yeah, most of them are all fucking emulators and stuff now too.
Yeah,
they aren't the
so
original boards,
right? And then they can't even put in a decent quality screen. Apparently, that's why they're so cheap.
Well, yeah, they're using LCD and LED screens when they should be using the CRT monitors.
But you can't. You can't. They don't make them anymore. Plus, they're too heavy. But at least they could use like good quality LCD screens. Like apparently the ones they use are literally just cheap.
Oh, I could do the Raspberry Pi thing, no problem.
Sure. I am a huge game emulator, old school game emulator person.
My new cell phone case is actually a playable Game Boy.
Really?
Yep. That's what that noise was a few minutes ago. Hold on, I'll do it again. This is my cell phone case.
So your cell phone case is more powerful than the actual phone.
Yeah. I don't know if it's picking up.
Oh yeah. So what is it like? You just turn the phone upside down and can play it?
No, well, yeah, I just flip it over.
Dude, you got to take a picture of that and send it to me because I'm curious to see what that looks like.
And take it off.
Atari Hotel is going to solve that problem. Oh my God, y'all nerds. Yeah, Keith, Raspberry Pis. Some folks are starting to buy the little mini PCs, little tiny ones you can hold in your hand. You can actually use a Fire Stick. You can using RetroArch. It's amazing what you can do. I've got actual emulators on my Macs, my Windows machines, etc., etc. Some people buy Android TV boxes, pump them on those. And my live just went dead again. ColecoVision, yeah, I remember those. I remember paddles. Played the old Ataris. Oh, I got sent a picture. Reginald uses his phone to play the Pokemon games. Let's see what James sent me. Well, I'm just curious. I mean, I know what it is, but Oh my god, that's actually cool as hell. And that's actually cool.
Yep, it's got 36 games on it, I think.
Really?
Yeah, the only problem is they use some bullshit like proprietary chipset in it, and you
Yeah.
can't fucking hack it. It's bullshit.
Can you see it? Can you see its innards?
I have to take off the little protective like inside. It's just a fucking chip that's inside of it.
Dude, Keith, an Android box is it's literally like a because um there's a version of Android that's actually made for TV. You can actually buy an Android um TV, kind of like a Roku, but it's the Android version. And so a lot of people, Keith is like on a phone case. You should put that picture up.
I'm gonna send it to him.
Okay. Um. So yeah, you can buy an Android box for practically cheap, and you can install. Um, you can. It's got the Google Play Store and all that stuff. Put RetroArch on it, or any number of other emulator type things. It's pretty cool.
I'm drinking some weird peppermint martinis tonight, guys. Maybe gonna decorate my Christmas tree. He said, "Holy shit, it's a Game Boy case." Yeah, it's totally playable too. Unfortunately, I find myself playing it more than I should, and it's also got its own battery, so it's not using my cell phone battery.
No, because it'd be dead. Is it rechargeable?
Yep.
Where'd you get it from?
Amazon, I think.
Really?
Like $22 or something.
What is the search parameters? What do you search for?
Uh,
Game Boy?
yeah, basically.
Game Boy
Nintendo cell
phone
phone case.
There you go, Keith. Amazon. Reginald says I specialize in smoking meat and meat smoking accessories.
Propane.
Not that I need one, but I'm gonna look it up. I'm just curious as to because they wouldn't make a case for mine like that anyway.
Let's go
All right,
way
so
back. Atari Pong.
Yep, 13. I had a friend who got an Atari, brand new, and we were kids, and that was like the most incredible, magical, technical, revolutionary thing ever on the planet. We'd play that forever. ColecoVision. Of course, he had a Commodore 64, the whole razzmatazz. Mario Kart. Oh, we lost James, by the way. He's
Yeah,
not gonna
I'm now stuck in my. I'm turning it off. um, I think. I think Pong was. No, it wasn't Pong for me. It was boxing on the Atari. You know, it was like. I always thought they were like these weird worm-like things, you know? I didn't realize what I was watching was the overhead view of two guys standing fighting each other. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's funny, actually. Missile Command was awesome. Tanks was awesome. Everything. The fact that you could bring an arcade into your home was awesome.
I'm unfortunate. Like, I wish that I was alive prior to the release of it because I would have loved to have witnessed like the first time somebody played a game in their house. Like, I know even at my age it was pretty rare, but when I was born, we pretty much already had the Atari in our house. Like, so I was right there.
Like I said, I mean, I was around when it became available, and it was a absolutely mesmerizing experience. I can still feel the controller and the very very definitive clicks that it would make, the smell when it came out of the box. Um, just and of course I was already a techie back then when I was a kid, and just knowing that this thing right here, just amazing what it's having to do.
Well, I remember when we got our Nintendo, and I was just like, ah. And then when Mario Brothers 3 came out, that was like world changing stuff right there.
Reginald says I'm 30 days older than the American release of the Game Boy. I have a Nintendo Wii. I got it when it first came out. Walmart was doing a thing. If you bought the Wii for $200, you got a $50 Walmart gift card to spend.
Nice.
I'm like, well, that seems quite reasonable.
I have pretty much everything up until Xbox One. I don't have, and I don't have the new PS5 or Xbox X, whatever the hell. But I have pretty much everything that's been created for North America anyway. There's a few that I don't have that were like Japanese releases.
Right.
And I have multiples of a lot of them.
Literally the only game console I have is the Wii. And what's weird is the original Wii. And I got it because my parents are the ones that did it. My dad's like, I'm going to get one of these, and he did the gift card. I'm like, well, I'm going to get one too. And now, of course, they've turned off the ability to play people online with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, there you go.
Wii Sports was great though.
Yeah.
That was such a good party game.
I still play it. I've got mine connected right now. I leave it unplugged just so it's not a power leech. But Reginald says he grew up with a Super Nintendo and N64. Danny said never had video games growing up.
That sucks.
13 still has a Wii and they still use it. See, I would love it. Knowing people that still use the Wii, like you, 13, I really wish they would have kept the ability to play people online. I think it's really silly that they turn that off. But
Well, we have a Wii, a Wii U, a Switch.
yeah,
It's
I don't.
You can play people on the Switch.
Yeah, but I it's very doubtful I would ever get a game console. I mean, the Wii is probably it for me. I'm more into ROM collections with playing the games in my era when you go to the mall and stuff, you know.
Keith said, I just have YouTube.
YouTube. I personally like the old games. Now I'll watch other people play the complex games, but I don't know. Just never got into all that.
Oh, the 1-Up arcade for Ninja Turtles is amazing. So good. It is worth the money. The only thing that sucks, you have to buy the stand too. That comes extra, of course.
So you've got how many? Do you have a 1-Up, James?
No.
Oh.
I don't have the space for it. My entire downstairs is generally collectible stuff, but currently it's all Christmas stuff.
I'm curious. I know that if I went and researched it, I'd like to see somebody have taken one of those apart to see what the guts are inside.
I'm pretty sure it's just a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, well, if it is, that's pretty cool. But I bet you it's proprietary. I bet you if you open it up, you can't. They probably have everything like hard soldered.
Hey, Aaron.
Reginald says, idea Project Revolution. Actually, the Wii, do we pee on it to start it up? Or the X-Men game for the original. I could play the Nightcrawler to the end on 1/4.
Oh yeah.
I like the 4-player X-Men.
Yep.
Those are apparently becoming rare to find, the originals, the 4 players.
There's a place up in York, which is based off of, it's an actual arcade, so it's like what 1UP wants to be, but these guys have actual arcades that are all refurbished, and some of them aren't even refurbished. They're pretty awesome. They have a ton of them.
Oh, Reginald says a lot got destroyed because of Vegas hotels. 13 says we have an arcade near us where you pay one price per hour and get to play all the vintage arcade games and pinball machines. Actually fun to play. I wish we had one of those here. I've seen online a handful of those.
Yeah, that's what ours is. It's an hourly one.
My most fun thing to do is when TNT Amusements puts out a new YouTube video. Todd Tuckey. Oh my God. Jesus. I love watching that. It's just he's been selling a lot of stuff, I think, to try and stay afloat. Of course, he's got warehouses full of like extra stuff that probably he doesn't need, but Reginald says when they had their 90 family friendly atmosphere, then went back to the adult Vegas. Yeah, in these groups that I'm in, they'll find pictures, or somebody will go to like an old barn where the games will be 10 layers of dust but salvageable, and then some of them will go and like there's water damage to the actual game has just melted. It's just melted into a puddle of nothing but cracked out electronics. And then they'll still try to salvage the boards for the ROMs. So,
well, we're coming up on 10 o'clock.
Yes, we are. I think we have 3 minutes. So we'll. My uncle collects and fixes pinball machines in his spare time and sells them from time to time in arcades. That's pretty cool. People that actually salvage those things, it does my heart good.
There's a really cool documentary on Amazon Prime about pinball machines and stuff.
I think I've got it on my watch list. I haven't watched it yet.
It's really cool. You see how crazy pinball machines are and stuff? Like it's nuts.
Well, I've watched Todd Tuckey do the restorations, and you're just like, my God, that's a dying art.
Yep.
So the restoration part and doing it correctly, like he said up there, some folks just change out all kinds of stuff, and the machine looks like nothing but a ragtag whore. An Elvira pinball. I would love to own a few arcade games, or some multicades.
Yeah.
I could always build one. But 1966, that's awesome. Well, like James said, though, we have like 1 minute left. So we're gonna keep true to our form, and we'll head out at the top of the hour. Sorry for the short and sweet, but we'll see you again Wednesday. Wait, who's not nobody, Danny. But we'll definitely see you again Wednesday. We've got a few tricks up our sleeves and some secrets. What?
I just read that. I'm sorry.
Oh, we got some some things coming along in the works. Hopefully, very quickly. We think y'all will enjoy. We'll definitely be back here on Wednesday. Probably no Friday again. We'll get that up and running shortly. Sunday is definitely the night not to miss. That is the Chef Reginald, Chef Reggie against Nick from Science behind the scares. It's going to be a blast. But we'll go ahead and let you all go. Have a very safe one. As always, thank you all for joining us. Even an hour seems like too short, but we'll go ahead and close it up. And I'm going to pass it to James.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with us and spending your evening listening to us ramble. It was fun. Enjoyed the conversation. Everybody be safe. Make sure you come see us on Wednesday. And, take care of yourselves. Wear your damn mask. And
Wear your damn mask.
We'll talk to you guys on Wednesday.
Yep. All right, everybody. Ciao. We'll see you Wednesday. Take care. Be safe.